Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Howdy channel. We are glad to have you here. Alright, ABC News executive on administrative leave over racist remarks about black anchors. Report. You know, we are constantly told that it's the righties who are the terrible, wasco-y racist. And yet, time and time again, we hear things like systemic racism. Okay, which systems were built by the right that are oppressing you with the racism? Because I'd really like to know which systems in the systemic racism is right-wing. Was it the schools that gave grade inflation that was systemic racism? Was it the schools with the systemic racism that definitely has multi-tiered level grades based on the color of the student's skin? Don't believe me? Take the SAT and then submit it to your university of choice. As long as it's not in California where they ban such things, they will absolutely determine whether or not you get in based on your race. And the system says some people are smarter, and the system says other people are dumb. And the dumb people, well, we'll just forgive you and let you come on in. So which system are we talking about? Is it the legal system? Oh, that's a two-tier justice system, and black people get treated terrible. Okay, so then why is it that all the protesters and rioters in most cities are facing very little chance of prosecution? Okay, now the rioters, depending on where you live, but in New York and one of the cities in Texas, they're like, nah, forget about it. It's all good, move on. Yeah, that's definitely a two-tier justice system, and one side is definitely getting the benefit of the doubt. Yep. Curfews? Nope, don't need them. Nope. In LA, they just said, forget about it, walk away. So definitely some injustice going on there. A top ABC News executive is on administrative leave after reported claims of racist and sexist remarks surfaced. I've read this whole thing. I'm not really sure what the sexist things were. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, I can't say that on this channel, if that gives you some idea. A report from Huffington Post is Yashar Ali lays out very bad accusations of Barbara Fadida. She was head of ABC News talent and her treatment of black journalists at the network. In 2018, during a contentious meeting about reviewing Good Morning America anchor Robin Roberts' contract. Oh, I got things I could tell you about Miss Robin Roberts, but you already know them. And she still gets away with them because there's a two-tier justice system, and she walks away. I could do a long video on how, yeah. Fadida reportedly asked what more Roberts could want and said, "This isn't if this network was asking Roberts to pick cotton." But remember, we're told that only right-wingers are racist, even though there's not a lot of evidence for that. And there's ample evidence that the left is okay. It's all good. We're here to learn. Fadida also reportedly referred to The View co-host Sunny Hostin as low rent. That's not racist. That's just tacky. It's not racist at all. She clearly doesn't like her. Another source told Ali, anonymous. Boy, they get a lot of... Anonymous makes a lot of money off the news press. Another source told Ali about a comment Fadida said about the ABC News journalist, Candace Gibson. This one's funny. It's mean, but it's funny. A black anchor at ABC's. We'd spend more money on toilet paper than we ever would on him. Again, how is that racist? It's mean. It's really mean. And, you know, at the same time, it's probably factually true. When you think about how big a corporation is and how much money they spend on toilet paper, yeah, okay. But never let truth get in the way of a good argument. I learned that from my professors, who never let data get in the way either in many cases. According to the report, Fadida, that really should be a food. Oh, because I'm saying it wrong. Fadida, this should still be a food. What do we have for dinner? We're going to have some Fadidas again. Oh, sounds good. Fadida also refers to women... Yeah, I told you can't say it. Not gonna say it. Can't say it. They didn't even say it. Because this is a right-wing publication. Right-wing publications don't write naughty words. They do little dashes. Anyways, so there's some examples. Tisk. Wonder if she'll still have her job. She began work back in 1989, so she's older than she looks. Her doctor's done a good job with the slice and dice, or it's an old picture, as a staffer for anchor Peter Jennings, and had risen in the ranks among executives. After leaving the Disney-owned company network in 2005 to go find other racists to hang out with, she went over to CBS News, and then fadida. She returned to ABC News in 2011. Yeah, anyways, so they admit in here that she's very famous for being mean. Then why does she keep her job? Could a white man be that mean and nasty and keep his job that long? Maybe. When you're surrounded by other racists, like these folks are, they sure do cover for themselves. But they were on the left. Left people are never racist. Then how come I'm reading this story? How come Twitter is... Twitter has run out of right-wingers to execute, so now they are definitely going after their own. And I read this story, and I read those stories, and I have nothing to say about it except for Robespierre. That wasn't Robespierre, that was a Harley. Robespierre, and if you're a Harley rider and you're like, no, that wasn't a Harley, that was a Honda, whatever, I can't tell. So, yeah. These folks are finding the national razors coming for them now. So smile while you got them. Just thought we'd keep you up to date. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the future.